Hey, I'm back with another marathon video, as if your homepage didn't have enough of them already. I'll start the video with my thoughts accompanied with some generic gameplay, and then when I'm done ranting about stuff, I'll actually show some better gameplay of like prolonged firefights and whatnot. So now that I've sunk more time into this game, my view on it has changed a little bit. I have a few things I'd like to discuss. One of the main things that changed since my previous video, I stopped playing Locust, the tank titan-esque character. Could be a coincidence, but ever since I started playing Void, I've had a lot more fun with the game, which is a bit strange because I generally stay away from the invisible stealth sort of characters. And this kind of brings me to my next point, that this game is basically a hero shooter. Bungie has declined to call it a hero shooter, but each runner has their own unique gameplay style and abilities that really change how the game plays depending on what runner you're playing. Another thing that's changed since my last rant is the contracts that I've been completing and dealing with in-game. Many contracts at the start of the main questline sort of thing just like require you to go to a specific part of the map and scan something, which is not very engaging. Once I was able to get past those contracts and onto the ones that required me to gather just like certain materials or kill a certain amount of enemies and then exfil, it made the contracts feel less of a slog to get through and like I was actually achieving something. So this brings me to the next thing that I wanted to talk about, which is progression. As I ranted about in my previous video, I still feel like the game kind of lacks progression, like a real reason to be completing runs. Yes, you get better gear from a completed run, and you can get permanent upgrades that affect your runners, your black market, and storage, but what is the point of all of that? Like, better gear and upgrades does make the game more fun, but there isn't much within the game that requires you to be stronger. I feel like this game could benefit from something like a high roller map, so to speak, one that requires like a gear of certain strength to enter that has more unique activities or enemies within it, or even a PvE only map, like a Destiny Strike basically, that requires like high strength gear to go into. There's still one map that is yet to be released, which is the actual marathon ship, I think. So, I don't know, maybe they have a gear power requirement for that, who knows. What about the actual gameplay? It's pretty good. Abilities feel solid, enemies are strong, but that's kind of fun since you actually have to worry about them instead of them just being a pushover. I feel like the enemies are a little generic at times though, because they all feel like they do similar things. They just kind of stand and shoot at you. I mean, some throw grenades, but the thing that really differentiates them all is just how much health they have. The actual like consumables in the game, like the healing items and I guess like firewall boosters, are fine. But there's one that I'm convinced does nothing yet, which is the OS reboot. It says that it protects you from EMP and hack for a short duration, but I've yet to encounter either of those debuffs. I could just be blatantly missing them, but I don't know. And then finally, the gunplay is good, but it almost feels too easy. Currently, at the recording of this video, mouse and keyboard have aim assist, but they say that they are going to be removing that with a patch very soon. But even without the aim assist, guns have almost no recoil. I mean, I don't want guns to be like R6 with recoil that takes you to the sun, but I expected the guns to require like some amount of compensation. I just point and click at something. I hardly have to move my mouse. Alright, that's my rant. Here's the gameplay.
Eyes on a runner. Seeker deployed. Watch out.
Time to hunt.
Can't take much more.
Tuck's out. That's shape.
USC reinforcements incoming.
Smoke's out. Barricade exit.
Shield's gone.
Send smoke out.
Recall window will remain scheduled for 20 minutes.
Tossing frag. Need cover.
Camo filter engaged.
USC reinforcements incoming.
Other threat sighted.
Eyes on a runner.
Got something. Sending flag.